Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode of Mindful Moments, I wanted to share about this reflection I had about this term biohacking and what it's about. I've been interested in this topic for the past 2 years. And to me, biohacking is like a term where you can put yourself in situations or buy certain equipments that help you to optimize the way you live for longevity, for performance, so on and so forth. And it's been very interesting to see like influencers or thought leaders in this particular space like Bryan Johnson share his metrics and share the routines he does, share his blueprints. Really appreciate that he is able to immerse himself as an individual to conduct experiments on himself and to be as measured as he is to give us all this data to understand what is our current technologies capabilities in order for us to optimize the way we live or optimize ourselves and take it to the next level for longevity. But having said all that as well, I believe it's good to know all these things that he's showing and not let it go to waste. However, for me, as someone who cannot afford all the equipment that he has and the ability to sustain a really strict lifestyle as he has planned for himself, because he has already achieved that level of success and has access to enough money to be able to afford all the things that he has. For me, because I'm at a different point in my life, that's what I have to take into consideration when planning how I want to adopt certain practices or certain things that he has shared in his blueprints, like things to do with like working out or the concepts or the mindset or the approach we take to our daily lives. I think that's something that we can take away is not focusing on what kind of equipment he has and what expensive equipment that we have to get in order to achieve the level that he has, but more of paying attention to what we can do at a lower level first and get our basics and the foundations right of how we start our day, how we work out, things like that. And also understanding that, and also even understanding that for the diet itself, what can we make in terms of the adjustments, even if it's like a minor tweak, to start taking these micro steps to work towards a better and more sustainable, healthy life. Because the areas that we can tweak are also areas that can be zero cost to us. For example, working out doesn't even have to be at the gym. It can be at home, using our own body weight exercises, and also building on regular sleep patterns that help us to get better quality sleep and allow us to function better in the day. Because I remember when I first started watching Bryan Johnson's content, for example, I started to get a little bit frustrated because I was thinking, how am I going to afford all these different kinds of equipment and conduct all these experiments and test myself so that I know that I'm doing the right things or making sure that I'm, progressing on my wellness journey. But then I found out what was actually essential and focus on the things that I can control rather than those that I can't, and work towards those things to make those micro steps along the way to improve my life. So I hope this little sharing can actually spark some ideas for yourself to not think so much about having to spend so much money to buy certain pieces of equipment just to improve your lifestyle or health, but pay attention to those little things that you can make adjustments to so that you can start to make that progress and that subtle shifts. All these little wins that you can adjust in your life can actually add up to something big. So do have a think about it. And if you enjoyed this piece of content, do feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.